Honestly, the short answer to this is if you're looking to go into a side hustle that's prevent you going into a 9 to 5, quit your current 9 to 5 and take you from your current situation to your desired situation, whether that's creating an online business, whether that's networking with high level business owners, whether that's creating a private network, whether that's traveling the world, whether that's helping your family out, high ticket sales is probably going to be for you, especially if you're naturally charismatic, naturally confident. But if you're not, bro, it might take a little bit longer. But honestly, this video is going to show you why. So a lot of people might be wondering if high ticket sales is actually for them. Like, will they be able to make a lot of money with high ticket sales? Is this something that they can see themselves doing for a long period of time, or is this something they can use as a bridge to their actual like goal, right? And the short answer is most probably. Like, I personally think high ticket sales is for literally everyone, but the only thing about that is that people are gonna make money a lot quicker than other people. That people are gonna actually see success in high ticket sales way quicker than other people because, first of all, some people are just born naturally with confidence and charisma. Not born with confidence and charisma, but through their upbringing, through their childhood, through like putting themselves in uncomfortable situations, putting themselves in social situations, making sure to like seek out social situations and extract what they need out of life rather than being an introvert, shying back to your comfort zone every time. Depending on what you've been doing the past 13, 14, 15 years, high ticket sales could really just come easy to you, or it might be a bit more of a grind and a bit more of a graft to get used to. However, I personally wouldn't take that as a bad thing, right? That most people are naturally charismatic, but if you're not naturally charismatic, I wouldn't take that as a bad thing. I would actually just say like good, like genuinely just good, because now you have an opportunity to number one become naturally charismatic and become a charismatic person, and be that person in business meetings that that's talking, giving advice, giving value, that type of thing. Going in social situations and social interactions as somebody that's not scared of rejection. Going up to any girl you want to and just not caring if you get rejected and not thinking about the outcome. Becoming the person that you want to become. You can think as high ticket sales. You can think of sales in general, high ticket sales as an opportunity to become a charismatic person. Just by putting yourself out there all the time, just by learning a skill that you're gonna use in day-to-day life. And you're not only learning that skill, but you're also making money with that skill. You're also being remote working with that skill, so you can move wherever you want to. You can go on adventures, build up stories, that type of thing, while you're working at the same time and while you're building up social skills and using these social skills on a day-to-day basis. So honestly, if you're not naturally charismatic, I really do think that you should think this is a good opportunity for me to become charismatic and become the type of person that I need to become. And this is just like a stepping stone, right? High ticket sales. So if you are naturally charismatic, even better, right? You can just use these skills and hone in on these skills and master the skills of sales. So all of the above is just like times 10. But if you're not, then bro, use this as an opportunity to become charismatic. That's how I would see it. And when you do use sales as the vehicle for self-improvement, your entire life changes. Because bro, like, not only high ticket sales, I really think that sales is like a hierarchy, right? Like there's cold calling, and then there's door to door, and then there's high ticket sales, right? So cold calling, you're just like spamming rejection, spamming rejection, spamming rejection. So it's not really that hard, right? You're like, okay, you get rejected, cool, you just put down the phone. I really wouldn't care because it's nothing personal. They can't even see me. They don't know what I look like. They don't know what I offer. They're just like rejecting life or rejecting me or rejecting the cold call. But in high ticket sales, it's amplified by about. I said high ticket sales, but I was supposed to talk about door to door sales in this situation. Person, and they can see you. They're looking into your eyes directly, and then they just reject you heavy. So it's a completely different rejection. It's a real life, like tangible rejection. And if you do that over and over and over and over and over again, you just start to build a backbone for yourself. I think I did door to door sales for three or 4 months, and I was just getting thousands of rejections. Like I genuinely think I probably got more than 1,000 rejections, which is just crazy to think about. I think I got like less than 100 sales, less than 100 signups, but more than 1,000 rejections, which is crazy. My percentage really wasn't good, but I wasn't even doing it. The thing that we were selling was horrific, so I really couldn't use conviction or use, selling on emotion, because I didn't believe in the service either. I just used the situation as a situation to learn, a situation to build a backbone. And bro, after that situation, I can go up to any girl in the club. I'll speak to about 60 to 80 girls in the club, and I won't care. I won't care about the rejection. I won't care about the outcome. I just, do whatever I need to do. And yeah, see where the night takes me. But that's like something you only get if you're not scared of rejection. You can then just the life opens up to you. Like, life opens up to you. I can probably make friends with about 80% of the online business owners, as long as I just speak to them for like 10 to 15 minutes, just because I'm that type of person. And I'm charismatic, I'm confident, you know, I'm confident in my abilities as well. So yeah, every business owner that I've been able to genuinely speak to face, I've become like pretty decent friends with, which is crazy to me. It's not really crazy, but it's just like it shows what charisma and confidence is able to do for you. Because not a lot of people have this, right? And when somebody actually sees somebody with charisma and confidence, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, and you're like, "Yo, finally, bro! I'm not speaking to a flipping nerd." So that's kind of like what it feels like. And yeah, sales will teach you hundreds of valuable lessons. Oh yeah, I didn't really say this either. So obviously, like cold calling is the first one. Then it's the rejection, and becoming the person, building a backbone, not caring about what other people think about you, not caring about rejection. Knocking on the door and then seeing what happens, like a game. Not caring about the outcome. This sort of stuff you learn. How to use sales tactics and manipulation tactics, or whatever. I guess to get the person to sell on the door. And high ticket sales is a completely different tier, right? All you're doing is creating connections with people, talking about goals, talking about desires, what's really stopping them from getting to their goal. If your thing can help them, that type of thing is like a completely different plane of existence. And not only that, you're speaking to business owners, you're speaking to people, you're speaking to wealthy people, you're putting yourself out there, you're traveling the world, you're doing all these other things that no other sales job can even like fathom, right? So high ticket sales is on a completely different wavelength, and that's why it's like a tier list almost. But not one is better than the other for like self improvement reasons. Actually, that's cap, bro. High ticket sales just trumps all of them, and you don't have to do these other sales jobs before high ticket sales. But if you are in one of these other sales jobs, bro, just look at it as an opportunity to learn and to improve yourself as a person. And yeah, man, just do that, man. But yes, sales can be the vehicle for your entire life to change if you become committed to sales and if you use sales as the vehicle to self improvement. That is why sales is literally for everyone, because I just see it as a vehicle for self improvement, and I see it as if you're willing to commit yourself to sales, you can use it to completely rip off the fear of rejection. Do a whole bunch of other things, but mainly that fear of rejection, man. That's like the main thing, and if you're able to overcome that, that's like a whole other tier of life almost. But yeah, that's literally the end of the video. Hopefully, you learned something and understood what I was trying to say. But listen, if you are trying to learn how to get sales, right, just join up the Dealmaker Dollar Club, man. It's my private community. Right now, it's public, and for the first 100 people that join, they're gonna get it free lifetime, man. They're gonna get it for free, lifetime for free. Because they're the first 100 people that join. They're the first Donnies in there, and yeah, first 100 people that join, they're gonna get it for free. I might even drop it down to 50 people because 100 might be a bit mad. Yeah, but as long as you're like active when I add the paywall, and it's not gonna be a massive paywall, but it will be a paywall, mid hundreds probably. Yeah, as long as you're still active there, let me know, bro, and I'll make sure you get lifetime free access, bro. I'm probably gonna drop this down to 50. I can't lie. Yeah, 50. Live-o, live-o on the cam, bro. Live-o. Yeah, first 50 people. See you lot in there, man. First 50 donors in there. Joining up the weekly calls, watching the stuff, doing the mock calls, watching the course, doing the mock calls, on a day-to-day basis, trying to get better at sales, trying to get into high ticket sales. Because listen, lads, high ticket sales is just like it's a thing that's just arrived now. Like in the online business world, like, people don't really know about high ticket sales. It's just right now, like the wave is going upwards, lads. And if you know anything about waves and trends, when it hits the top, bro, everyone's gonna be trying to do it. It's gonna be super saturated. It's gonna be like, yo, I want to do this. The DMs are gonna be flooded, and the only thing that's gonna separate you from all of these other guys that have just found out about high ticket sales and want to get into the wave is you're gonna have experience, you're gonna have testimonials, all because you decided to start right now. And the best place to start is gonna be the Dealmaker Dollar Club, lads. It's gonna be the Dealmaker Dollar Club. I'll see you lot in there. I'm gonna be doing weekly calls, just making sure that you lot get into the positions and solidify yourself as a high ticket closer as quickly as possible. So yeah, man, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join my Discord. Yeah, man. See you in a bit.